I'd no right to snap at you. What with Tony still in the hospital, the Slater haven't gotten away, I guess I'm a little edgy.
Hey, buddy, no need to explain. How do you think I feel? Not even getting off a shot, huh?
Well, maybe you would have gotten off a couple of shots if I hadn't barged in.
No, it's your fault.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Well, how's the arm? Feeling better?
Yeah, I'll live.
I was proud you'd say that.
But living down all this hero worship going on around here is another matter entirely.
Hating every minute of it, huh?
Oh, I am. I am.
Go on, get out of here, have that arm checked.
Oh, yes, sir. Now, the clinic's not on 4, it's on 2. If I could just find the elevator.
Maybe that way. Go with the long neck.
The giraffe. See you later.
You mind telling me why an unauthorized person was allowed in this area?
I assumed you'd want to see Mr. Donnelly.
Don't ever assume anything.
Well, sir, from what I read in the papers,
Good. You can read. You tell me where on this list it says the name Sean Donnelly.
Nowhere, sir.
Right. Well, in future, no one, and I repeat, no one is to be allowed in this area unless they have authorization. Got it?
Yes, sir. I just thought that...
Don't ever think. You're not paid to think. You're paid to do as you're told. Now, get back to your post.
Don't you think you're a little rough on him?
No, I do not.
What's going on with you, huh? I thought Donnelly was one of your best friends. Well, isn't he?
That has nothing to do with it. Now, a list was made and an order was given. I expect that order to be followed without question. It's the one reason your brother's still alive. And don't you ever forget it.
Well, muscles need to be exercised, right?
Right.
Well, this machine does it for you.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
You see, it's very bad lying without exercise for any length of time. Muscles can atrophy.
Well, so how does the machine work?
Well, it sort of looks like a respirator with electrodes sticking out of it.
And so you can attach them to the muscles?
Yeah, whichever muscle group you want to exercise. It causes the muscle to contract and relax.
Oh, sort of like isometrics?
Same principle, yeah.
Well, how often does it have to be done?
About 3 sessions a day.
Oh, that could run into a lot of money getting someone to run the machine.
Well, that's the joy of this machine. Anyone can be taught to work it.
I just know this is going to help Tony.
What about Tony?
Oh, Frisco, I didn't even see you.
Yeah, no, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Kevin and I were just so excited about this new machine for Tony.
What new machine?
Well, Ellen Quartermain had Felicia order this new machine and donated it to the hospital for Tony's use.
What does it do?
It helps him get better faster. You're going to his room, aren't you?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm here.
Well, then you'll see it.
I better call Scorpio.
Why?
He said this machine's going to help Tony get better quicker. He's going to want to know about it.
Yes.
Scorpio.
Robert, it's Frisco. Great news.
Tiny?
Yeah, it's a miracle what's happening. You wouldn't believe it.
Look, Frisco, he's still moving his foot on his own.
Look, there's this new machine they're using on him. What's this thing called?
An electric muscle stimulator.
It's called an electric muscle stimulator. It's helping Tony move his muscles voluntarily.
Sounds like he's making progress.
He is, very quickly. I thought you might want to know.
I do. Listen, I'll be right over. It was Frisco. They got Tony plugged into some new machine.
Oh, he's making progress?
Yeah,
But that means he's in even more danger.
correct. I think I want to get to the hospital right now.
Well, I'm going to come too because I want to talk to Monica
About what?
about Celia's wedding.
Afternoon.
Hi, Doctor.
Hi. Oh, this looks like one of the latest models.
What is it called?
It's an electric muscle stimulator. It helps exercise the muscles of a patient when they're bedridden so that they don't atrophy. I'm surprised General has got one already.
Well, actually, they don't. This came from a medical ship project I'm involved with.
Well, it certainly is state-of-the-art. Excuse me.
The entire ship is that way.
Listen, Alan, I really appreciate you letting Tony use this.
No problem whatsoever. How's it going?
Oh, terrific. He's responding very well.
I'd like to have one of these more advanced models in the neurosurgery department.
It's pretty ironic, isn't it?
What's that?
Well, the first patient to use it is a neurosurgeon.
How often does he have to use this thing?
30 minutes, 3 times a day ought to show some major improvement real fast.
Will this affect his brain at all?
Ask Dr. Rutherford.
You mean, will it help him regain his memory, be able to talk?
Right.
Well, perhaps if he regains muscle movement. will help him to improve his emotional, mental state.
Well, meaning that Tony just may be on his way out of the traumatic amnesia.
It's just like this, right?
You got it.
You know, this isn't so tough.
Well, that's the joy of this machine. Anyone can be taught to use it, not just medical personnel.
Yeah, do you think you could show me how to use this thing, too?
Hey, me too.
Well, I can see there'll be no shortage of volunteers for this job.
You know, I don't know how we're ever going to thank you for helping out like this.
It's no problem.
No, really, though. You've gone out of your way, hasn't he, Frisco?
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Listen, Kevin, why don't you take a break? This is probably getting a little bit tedious. You've been at it for a long time.
Thanks, I could use it. Felicia, would you like to join me?
Oh, I'd love to. He's really showing improvement, isn't he?
Looks that way. Maybe later you could work the machine, huh?
I'd like that.
Hey, Monica.
So how's he doing?
Hi, Tony.
Hi, Robert.
Well, Dr. Rutherford said that if Tony sees that he can overcome his paralysis, his whole mental and emotional state is going to improve.
Does that mean he's going to recover his memory again soon?
Well, it's possible.
We're all hoping.
That's good and bad news.
It puts Tony in a vulnerable situation, doesn't it?
Vulnerable and dangerous as word gets out. His memory's improving.
Is there any word on Slater?
What are you two talking about?
Oh, just business. So we can't talk in front of her here.
Step by the house when you leave here. We'll discuss later then.
You don't think he'd be stupid enough to try to get to Tony in here again, do you?
Why not? He was stupid enough to try it once before.
You cooled off yet?
I wasn't there.
If someone starts joking, turn them like this. Put your hand here. Put the other one like this. And you...
Don't really do this.
This technique could save someone's life.
This technique is a novel way to make a pass at a girl.
I assure you my motives are strictly educational.
Oh, I'll bet.
I see the Florence Nightingale role doesn't last long with you, huh?
What?
Dr. Perez,
Nothing.
report to radiology.
Kevin and I have been working with Tony all day. A lot longer than you've been here. And if I want to take a break, I'll take a break. Now, where were we? Let's see. I'm with you, right?
This, progress of Tony's a double-edged sword, you know.
I know. That's why I called you.
I've already beefed up the security around his room.
Robert, I will go crazy if anything else happens to him.
Nothing is going to happen to him.
Listen, as long as Slater is around, Tony can't live a normal life.
We are going to get him.
What's going on with finding him?
Well, we almost had him in New York, but he got away from us.
Do you think he's still in the city?
Probably. The police there are being most cooperative on this. There's no way he can leave the city without being spotted.
You know, maybe if I went down there...
Frisco, just let's let the police handle it.
If Slater finds out Tony's improving, you know what that means, don't you?
I know. We've got to be very careful now. Nobody must know about this memory breakthrough of his.
Well, I don't know if you can call it much of a breakthrough.
Why?
Well, he remembers Tanya. That's it. He doesn't know who I am or anybody else.
Well, these things take time.
Yeah, I guess so. The doctors say that this is a big step in order for him to get it all back.
When he does get it all back, maybe we'll know what actually happened.